Can everybody, can you hear me now? Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. Beautiful. Okay, I feel like a dumbass. Yeah, I just talked for 15 minutes and I wasn't even online. Duh! Anyway, Chris, I'm sorry, man. I know how you feel. Just kidding. Anyway, let me go back. Hello. M. Kylie's here. Anthony Bonaparte, welcome. Yin Yang. 44-4. John Barella. You saw my grandkids. Yeah, I looked down and somebody's calling. I think they're telling me, you don't have sound, moron. John Barella, how you doing? Shirley Dotson's in the house. Freaky Friday. Karen Monsees. Yeah, my grandkids aren't getting their phone or a game after the live. We got a little deal going on. Robert McCoy. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Shelly West is in the house with some unicorns and booms and hearts. All right, you won that contest. Charmo, how you doing? Raphael from Bahamas is in the house. Lynn Nakamoto. Lynn's got a big show coming tonight, 8 o'clock. It's going to be fun. Yes, it's going to be fun. And next Wednesday, it just reminded me, on the webinar, Oh Heroes, I think it is. Oh Winners, Oh Heroes. I never know. Wednesday night. And they invited the Lollipop Guild. No, I'm just kidding. They invited Passive Nation, myself, Mike Ellis, and Dan Street. I haven't told Dan and Mike yet, but they'll be there. And they want to hear how things went back then. That ought to be fun. Lex Andrews and Lynn just put in your 8 o'clock tonight. The topic is superiority of Unpassive. Oh, man. Oh, yeah. Link will be posted in the back office. Ovid Good, how you doing, buddy? Sabas, Jana, welcome, welcome, welcome. P.S. Torres, Jerry Nix is in the house, Springfield, Missouri. Barbara Ann Johnson, Patricia Pat, there she is. Patricia's one of those people that went out and did it. She went out and did it. A lot of you are doing that. It's fantastic. 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 Oscar Stern Emission. Stern Emission from Iceland. Oh, that's so cool. Am I right, Oscar? Iceland's all green and Greenland's all ice? I think I'm right. Brandy Trabowski is in the Brad Trabowski. Hello, Brad from Texas. Glad you can make it. Jacqueline Lewis is always here. Jacqueline, thank you. Ernest Martinez. Miriam Weiberg is here. Hello, Miriam. Ty, my man Young, is in the house. That's a perfect name for him. Guy's like 50 years old. He looks like he's 25. Where are we at? Lily Lane, another classy looking woman. Holy cow. I don't care if it's 11 o'clock at night. Lily looking good every time. Franz Marcellin. Franz, how you doing, buddy? I'm sorry if I messed that up. Randy Leonard's here. The Bee. I think that's so funny. I'm loud in my house, by the way, because every time I yell, wife looks over with that look, you know. What did I do with that frying pan look? Joseph Slender, what's up? Karina Lance, I want to give you the update on Dawn, too. Jerry Nix is in the house. Susan Hodges. Hello, Susan. I'm having a great day, Susan. I know you are. Craig Gracer's in the house. Mickey Barker. Joseph Duppett. Hello, Joseph. Where are you from? Newfoundland, Canada. My gosh. Did everybody in Canada sign up to be the founder? What are they, the smartest country in the world? Man, a lot of people from Canada. No joke. Shirley Dodson, Tanya Hennard. Welcome, Tanya. Listen, you got me good the other day. Well, I forgot to put what did I forget to put? What country I'm from. Yeah, and I'm never telling everybody else, get your country on there. Make sure your last name. I'm sitting like an idiot. It's not even my name. Where we at now? Stephen Albrighton. Stephen's been in from the very beginning. He's here once in a while. Stephen, I'm glad you're here, man. Thank you. Marusa Genchiba from Bulgaria. You got to be kidding. Is that cool or what? How small is this world? Perpetua Zephyrin. Linda Chapetta. Michael Morris. Hello, Michael. Where you from, Michael? Let me see. Oh, you didn't put it. Big John White, my buddy, my friend that keeps it high and tight. From the barbershop. Boom, baby. John, Chris said China cabinet yesterday. 299,000 times. He can't help himself. He's moving his furniture around. By the way, Chris Johnson bought really nice furniture for his home. Newsflash. He didn't measure before he bought it. Yeah. Need I say more? Yeah, he's got bunk beds for a couch. Just kidding. Robert Rojas, how you doing, buddy? Dana's energy, I can feel it. David Cox, what's up? Uh, Karina, I think I said hello, Karina, but if I didn't, hello. Patricia Sawyer, welcome. Glad you could be here. Robert Gorman, my man. My man. Married to Sarge. God bless you, Robert. No, she's a good lady. I think there's three of them, though. Yeah, I think there's three. There's no freaking way it's one woman doing all this crap. No way. Anyway, she does a great job. Truthfully, I'm going to say it. I don't care how mad the men get. The top women in ONPASSIVE, no one can touch them. The men are good, but we're floppy, right? I mean, one time we're good, we're bad, we're okay, we're gone, we're lost. Women, boom, baby. Yeah, every time. Women run a webinar, nothing like it. Nothing like it. Speaking of women, I'm going to give a shout out to two of my favorite women, Robin Noble and her sister Simone. Love them both. They are friends for life, no doubt. Most of you are friends for life for me. But I've really got to know them both, and they're amazing women. Amazing women. A lot of my friends are women, even my wife. She doesn't feel the same way, but no, women are cool, man. They're a different animal, that's for sure. I'm not saying that negatory, okay? Negatively. Joan Hepps, Yvonne Finn, Tanya Akhtar. Woohoo. Verona Willis, welcome. John Barella, here's another one. Diamond in the Rough. The singer, the actor, the extraordinaire, the chat doctor. That's what we're going to call you, John. I want you to be the chat doctor, because when he's in the chat, he going to fix you up. You got to do the right thing. Denise Brown, Blasted afternoon, Mr. Marty DeGarmo and fellow founders. You too. Lady Listra, John White's chatting with Listra. Leave her alone, John. Sean, what's up? Fire, fire, fire. You're right. That's so funny. Every time he comes on, people want him to do it now. Johnny Simmons, how you doing, buddy? Lori Lunn, get that horse ready because we're going to get Chris on that pig. I can't wait. Joanna Lingner's in the house. Hello, Joanna. Tanya, I'm passive. Tanya, what I got to say? You are the wind beneath on passive's wings, that's for sure. Theo Orphanadis is in the house. Jarmo Sariri, Taram Jukari, Craig Gracener, hello, because there's no sound, this is old. Jerry Nix, it better be freaking sound now. Heart Wrist, okay, these are all people telling me no sound. This is after I went for 10 minutes talking to myself. Let's get down past the no sound. Joseph Swindler's been around forever. Okay. Ooh, you were trying to tell me I was just so far behind. Shirley Dodson, how you doing? Loretta Hammonds is in the house. Beautiful. Thank you. Okay, now we have sound. Okay. Julie, another one. There's got to be 20 Julies. I don't know where they're coming from, but she helps like you wouldn't believe. She helps everybody in Unpassive. Everyone. Daily. And she helps me daily. Yep. Yep. She's amazing. And she's a peacock. Yeah. You get an open thing and you want someone to speak, she'll walk right up. I don't care who's there. That takes a lot of nerve. Lots. Marciela Granchiva. I hope I said that right. Stephen Callahan, how you doing, buddy? Okay, I just dropped down. Super duper, Julie. Super duper, Julie. That's about right. Bruce Gerstein, my man, Bruce. Wouldn't be the same without Bruce. Could you imagine going through this journey without Bruce? Suck. Chinchola Ali. I don't know if that's right. MD Hussein. Tanya Akar. Akhtar. You would think after months and months and years of this, I'd get better at it. Rob B is in the house. Hello, Rob. Anthony Bonaparte. I know who that is. Hello, Anthony. Akram's in the house. What's up? Abdullah A.K. Sadiq. Yes. Oh, Friday. Scotty Kelly. There's Scotty. How you doing? Glad you can make it, bud. Anyway, went through all the names. Like I said, I hope I didn't miss anybody. If I did, Comfort's here. Just talking about powerful women and Unpassive. There you go, right there. You guys know Comfort. You know what I'm talking about. Yvonne Mackett. Hello, Yvonne. Another one. Unbelievable. Tim Dillon, the Leprechaun, aka Captain Kirk. He knows what I'm talking about. He doesn't live too far from me, by the way. Roy Davies from Florida. I'm sure it's hot down there. Anyway, so here's another thing I want you to do. If you can, I want you to go into the back office and under updates, Michael Williams wrote up something to remind founders of. Give it to everyone on your team. It's very good. Very, 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 very good. Okay. Also, a reminder to everyone here and everybody who's not here. Remind your team. You don't have to remind you. You guys know. Remind your teams, people you know, that this game is just now getting started. And don't worry about being left behind. Don't worry about, oh, I got this little bug, or I don't have a domain name, or I'm not sure. All that'll be clear as 2020 vision when you need to know. When you need to know, boom, it'll be there. Remember that. And I'm here every day. If something's going on, this is my life. If something's going on, you don't think I'd tell you? Myself, Red, or my brother Chris? Come on, we're going to tell you. So stay cool. Don't get all worried about that stuff. Keep everybody informed. Push people to the center. Why? The bigger the core, the more we can do, the tighter we are, the longer we'll last. It'll make the strongest movement ever on the face of mankind, baby. I'm not kidding. Do I believe we're a multi-billion-dollar company? No, I do not. I believe we're in the T's. Bon Jovi DeGarmo. You know he's from New Jersey, I believe. Jackie Swank. Hello. Have faith. That's right. I have faith. I have faith. Always, always keep Mr. Mitbar and his family in your prayers. He is operating a huge ship, rocket ship, and it takes a lot of work, takes a lot of pressure, but he is fearless. And because he's fearless and he has the biggest heart of any man I know, he's going to win the race. Back to the story of Secretariat. 1973, Secretariat won the Triple Crown. There's a movie out by Walt Disney, a Disney movie called Secretariat. You ever get a chance, I don't care who you are, sit down. If you have grandchildren or your own children, sit down and watch it. Secretariat. It's a very good movie. And I believe, yep, I think you're right, Tim. I was just going to say that. Won like by 31 or 32 lengths. Never been done again. And the difference between the Triple Crown, the reason why it's so difficult to win, is the two races before. One is short for a fast horse, a quarter horse. The second one, I believe, is a little longer, and the third one's very long. So to get a horse that can run all of those is mind blowing. And not only run them, but win each one doesn't happen that much. But Secretariat didn't just win. It was unpassive. Secretariat could have been called unpassive. No joke. No joke about it. Secretariat won the Triple Crown. They took her out. They took him out. They used her for stud service or whatever. In 1989, Secretariat died. In some great life, right? Just grazing and all that. Won millions of dollars. The fastest horse ever to live. And they wanted to do an autopsy on it because they want to see inside, is there something different about this horse? But not only did it win the Triple Crown, but it made second, third, and fourth horse look like they were in kindergarten. Kind of like what Unpassive is going to do to the digital world and the business world. My opinion. My opinion. Okay. They cut the horse open, and the heart was 3 times bigger than other horses. Now, you know, in real life, somebody has a big heart like that. It's dangerous. This heart was perfect. It was just 3 times stronger, pumped like 3 times the amount of blood. And that's what drove the horse was the heart. Who the heck does that remind you of? Great movie. I don't watch a lot of movies anymore, but if you got to watch one, watch it. And when you come back here live someday and say, I watched Secretariat, it'll blow you away. It'll blow you away. Then you'll see why heart, fearlessness, intelligence, I mean, that goes without saying, and a drive and faith and love for other people, you could create something called unpassive. Because all of those things don't come together very often. In fact, I can't think of any time where somebody can build a business as large as this and think about other people. Sorry, I don't get it. And like I said, go back and read Mike's message, send it to everyone you know. Look, you can't force people to do anything. Hello, Jane. Jane Helms is here. I don't try to force anybody. But if you're coming down my street and you're coming in my house, or you're going to be in my breathing space, you better be positive. You better believe in everything is possible. And you better believe in I'm passive. Otherwise, our conversation will be short and it won't be good. I don't have time for people that died before they were buried and just die and walk around for 20 years. If you're dead, jump in the freaking ground and get it over with. But as long as you're breathing, there's an opportunity here that's unbelievable. And some people will watch this down the road and no, you can't be a founder. But you find somebody here to be a reseller. If you have any water in your glass or your cup at all, maybe it's not even half full, maybe it's a quarter full, fill the pick up, get in, find somebody, become a reseller. Because I'm going to say it again. Fumi's here, another lady, unbelievable. She's from the Sunday webinar. They got the most powerful group of women. Well, like I said, any powerful woman in Unpassive is, they're untouchable. But anyway, give that to people, make sure they understand and walk the walk. Because we have something that I'm telling you, you couldn't have designed it better. If you had a magic wand and said, I want the perfect business, unlimited, that can change my life, change people's lives around me, you couldn't do it with a magic wand. And it's being done. So have the faith, do the right thing, and let's have fun. Make sure you're there at 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock. It's going to be good. Why? Because I believe it's going to be good. Uh, I listen. I've traveled all over the world. I went to companies and we helped start companies. That's what we did. They bought technology from us. We would go there. We would build a plant, install the equipment, and my job was to start the equipment and train the operators. That's my job. And everywhere we went, except for England, they did not speak English. There's one thing you can find, I don't care if you speak the same language, it's heart and trust. You don't even need to speak the same language. Movements, what they do, what people do, how their eyes move while they're listening, even though they may not understand, There's a communication between a man, a woman, a man, and a man that if you speak with the heart or you speak the truth and do the right thing, you understand each other. It's no joke. I'll tell you how funny it was. I went to Japan. I was there for a while. They set me up with 4 or 5. Um, One was like a scientist, the other one was an inventor, whatever. Yes, I was in that crowd. But anyway, I got to know them. They came to the United States for 2 years, and I worked directly with them. We would get in a meeting, and they would speak broken English of what they want or what they thought was a good idea, and I translated. No, no, no. What Mr. Iwamoto is saying is blank, blank, blank. Because I learned to understand. A lot of people go to the OTech pros. I don't understand a word they're saying. Don't just listen with here. And trust me, if you want to understand even broken English or whatever, you'll get it. I'm sorry. I believe that. And some of you here know what I mean. Yeah, OTech Pro, they get excited. They're tech guys. They're trying to dumb it down so everybody understands it, right? But get in, listen to what people saying. And if you want to know, and it's said long enough, you start to understand anybody. It's not always listening with here. You can listen with here. I've seen it. I've got very bad hearing. Ask my wife. Comment. Dawn, I told them I have a very bad hearing. Do I? No, but seriously, that's what you got to do. You gotta. You know what? You know why that is? Because we get in a meeting. Not all of us. I'm telling you this from experience. Before I traveled the world, you go in a meeting, you see somebody, and not only do you judge them whether you're going to like them or not, which is so stupid because you don't know. Subconsciously, you're judging them. I'm not going to understand a freaking word this guy says before he ever opened his mouth. If I'm lying, I'm dying. It's fact. I see it. I've worked with this kind of thing my whole life. You know, I've known Ash for 3 years now, 3.5 years. I remember going to the first webinar, the second one, talking to him on the phone. And I remember, oh, he speaks in parables. I'm not sure what he's saying. He's very clear to me because I went there with this. I hope I'm making sense to you because I believe that with all my heart. I see it. Now, sometimes my hearings, I can't understand, like if I can see someone's face. But if I talk to somebody long enough, I don't care what dialect they have, I know it's unpassive. I went to a German webinar and I'm smiling and listening and laughing. But none of them spoke English except for um, Angie. Anyway, I hope I make sense. You're right. Filter on your eyes, and look, it's not easy to get rid of that, but try it. We have all left our own countries. Now we're in unpassive, and I believe besides just blessing the poor, the underprivileged with water and food, which is, come on, what's better than that? I think there's a communication gap and a hatred that is built in that's unnecessary. And that can also spread like wildfire. Giving and understanding people can also be contagious. And I'm going to say something else. I'm sorry I'm taking so long, but here's a big one. And I've seen this in ONPASSIVE, by the way, so I'm going to say it. I'm not going to mention any names. It doesn't matter. Forgiveness. Somebody will do something or say something, and maybe it was dumb. Maybe it, maybe it wasn't right. But we're going to hold on to that forever? Are you kidding me? Somebody made a mistake yesterday. What the hell's that got to do with today? Now, if they continually do it and they didn't kind of apologize, well, okay, that's different. But there's people, I remember a boss of mine when I was in my 30s climbing that ladder. But I didn't climb the ladder for the other. I climbed the ladder because I need to make more money because I was making babies quicker than I made money. Okay. I'll be honest with you. But the point was, went in for an evaluation, and my boss told me this. I got a very good evaluation. I was really happy. I got a big raise, one of the biggest raises I ever got. So even got promoted. But he said this. He goes, I've been a manager for 15, 20 years, whatever it was. You've made more mistakes than any manager, any supervisor I've ever had report to me in my whole life. I was like, damn. But you know what he said after? You've accomplished more than anyone I ever had either. Also, if you're not making a mistake, you're not doing squat. If you're not making a mistake, you're not doing squat. But if you're sitting back, I'm not going to put my head out. I'm not going to make a comment because I could make a mistake. You're wasting your life. Because guess what? 9 out of the 10 people are thinking the same thing. So let that crap go. Let it go. And if somebody can't forgive you, move on. Because if you can't forgive, you can't move on either. That builds up that negative thing in the front of your mind again. I don't know if I'm going to trust this guy. Well, what kind of shit is that? You didn't give him a chance. And I'm not telling you something I've never done. I've done it. But I've learned from it. I learned that I've got a lot more done. Worked with people that nobody would work with. No one. If I had a big area I had to supervise, I mean, huge, in a country that I don't speak the language, I would I would pick people that nobody would pick. And it all had to do with heart. And in some cases, lazy was involved. And I'm going to tell you why. Especially when you don't have a lot of people. If I had the trust, the skills it matters, but not near as much as trust. If I got somebody with trust that other people admired, either good or bad, and I could let him, Theo, thank you very much. If I could, that was really nice of you. You don't have to do that. If I could put him in a position because he was a little bit on the lazy side, he found a way to do the job quicker. And because people respected him, they worked very well for him. So don't always go by what everybody else does and everybody. Listen, there's diamonds out there. Find them. You are one. I'm seeing more and more people speak up. As you're listening to this today, tomorrow, next week, next year, you're in a webinar and you're listening to people. I'm not him. Well, thank God you're not. I'm not her. Good. But you are you. So let's all have fun. Let's find what we can do. And don't judge people. Forgive people. There's there's one or two people I did not forgive, and it was because it was beyond it was beyond a mistake. It was their character. That it was to the bone marrow or the thing that happened. I couldn't let it go. I don't hold it against them. I don't do anything negative to them. I just would rather not talk to them. Anyway, I'm sorry. Well, I'm not sorry. I took a long time, Chris. Oh, Chris, you already went. You're good anyway. Um, if sorry I was late. 2 o'clock though. I'm sorry about that. But I hope I said something. Oh, Chris didn't have his yet. Chris, are you having it after this? I'll tell everybody. Say it. Say it. I'm going on after you. Okay. Let's flood Chris out, please. And because he'll be a lot more fun than I am. Anyway, I'll see you all and God bless. I mean that. Be there tonight, 8 o'clock. Let's have fun. And get that note written by Mike. It wraps things up very good. Harvey, DJ Green. Say it. I'll pass it. Say it. You gotta say it. Oh, by the way, Dawn, I'm going to tell you real quick update. Amazing. she got the operation on her foot. What is it called? Plantar fasciitis. Did I say that right? Anyway, usually afterwards, that's very painful. People told me. I didn't tell her because I didn't want her to get all nervous. Night before, she didn't sleep at all. She's up, walking around, never used any painkiller. And she's. Huh? Well, she's not walking around, but she's moving around. Only thing that hurts her is her arms from using the crutches. And I found out today from Robin and Simone that maybe that they're not adjusted right because she should be able to rest her armpit on there. I think she's doing too much with her arms. But thanks for all your prayers. It went very well. And she's healing fast. Anyway, I'll see you all and God bless.